Okay, this is going to be a little talk about the fake stuff that's happening on the planet Mars. Now here is an exhibit in the Whitney Museum. There's probably 120 children in here right now, and they've got them doing all these little things that are just like entertainment stuff. Like here they've got them pretending to drive these cars across the lunar surface, across the Martian surface. And it's pretty cool, but it's all just make-believe. So here's the rover, and I had the guy said, "Oh, that's a clear shot on Mars." Well, the rover doesn't have an arm out over here to take a picture of it, and you can actually see the photographer right here. His reflection in the right there, you can see it. So they faked the rover on Mars, and the reason you know this is true, see the solar collectors on here. Mars has dust storms according to NASA. It doesn't have rain though, because there's not enough atmosphere to support rain, according to NASA again. And you know this if you own solar panels on your house. If you live in the desert, or even if you live in the city, the dust accumulates on them, and you got to clean them off, unless you have a lot of rain in the area. Well, Mars has no rain, according to NASA. So therefore, the panels would be occluded probably faster than normal, because they got these big wheels kicking up dust. So the solar panels and the lenses, it's got several lenses on it, they would all be covered. They have no way to clean them, and yet somehow they do get cleaned. And somehow the reflectors stay clean to keep sucking up solar radiation. And it's all just a lie. We don't even have the ability to get to the International Space Station. We have to catch a ride from the Russians, and yet I've already talked to 5 kids here, and they all say that they're probably going to visit Mars before they're in their 40s. And then when I point out to them that it takes several $1,000s to get 1 pound into orbit, they get a little weird look on their face, and I go, "Well, how much do you weigh?" And I weigh 60 pounds. Well, that's, let's say they drop it by a factor, an entire level of magnitude. That's still $600 to get your little bitty carcass up into orbit, and that's just Earth orbit. That's not to Mars. We never even went to the moon. No human being has been through the Van Allen radiation belt. It's all fantasy. The Van Allen radiation belt is an area of high ionizing radiation. And this is all just lies to make you feel like you're smart. Oh, I went to the museum, and it's just like the Discovery Channel, and a lot of these things have it's all, we're exploring these other worlds, and it doesn't really dawn on people that it's all CGI, computer generated imagery. It's all just cartoons for grown-ups is all it is. Anyway, check out the works of Bart Sabrell. I have more on timbosplace.com, and it's all the moon landings are fake. If you look at the Apollo 11 moon lander, there are several different versions of it, and the United States flag and the United States symbol on it move around. And there's only one lander, but somehow now they do have a cover, a foil that gets removed, but even with that, they move around. So check all that out, and I'm out.